Acadia National Park by Sam Jenkins. Location: it is located in Maine. You can travel from Long Island by train, bus, car, plane. It would only take about 8 hours to drive. It would cost by train $143, bus $125, car $50, plane $545, and this is all estimated. Acadia National Park is located in Maine, southwest of Bar Harbor. You can travel to this park from Long Island by train, bus, car, plane because of how comparatively close it is. 1916 is the year that Acadia National Park was established by President Woodrow Wilson. How it became the beautiful national park that it is today. George B. Dorr and other environmentalists established the Hancock County Trustees of Public Reservations, in which they then offered the land to the federal government in 1916. Dorr and Charles W. Eliot, who anticipated the dangers that overdevelopment would bring, acted quickly to prevent it. John D. Rockefeller, Jr. played an important role by building carriage roads and by donating over 11,000 acres of land. These carriage roads brought many people to create awareness of the beautiful land that was here. History: Native Americans were the first group to inhabit this land, as far as it can be tracked back, dating 5,000 years. They lived off the land by hunting, fishing, collecting shellfish, and gathering plants and berries. These groups mainly traded when necessary. This recorded 100 years after European trade contacts began. Why is it preserved? It is preserved to protect the scenic values, its unusual amount of diversity, marine and land wildlife habitats, and endangered species. It has an unusual amount of diversity because of all the different biomes it has, and large variety of wildlife. If this national park was lost, history would be lost, and so will many species of plants and animals that will affect systems around the world, especially migrating birds. Geological features and landforms. These include coastal rock formations, granite mountains, lake and ponds, islands, and intertidal and subtidal zones. Rock formations are created through erosion of mountains. Mountains are formed through Earth's tectonic plates crashing together. Lakes and ponds are formed by glacier retreating. It may leave behind an uneven surface containing hollows that fill with water. Islands are formed by volcanoes erupting. They build up layers of lava that may eventually break the water's surface. Intertidal and subtidal zones are formed during the lower tides, when the oceans leave behind pools of water inhabited by sea creatures and plants. Biomes and ecosystems. These include marine, freshwater, forest, wetland, marsh, and swamps. Marine include ocean and beach, freshwater includes lake and ponds, forest includes trees, land animals, and wetlands, marshes, and swamps include both aquatic and land animals because they are so diverse with the land and water ratio. The climate and weather is unpredictable. Some days it's sunny, while other days it's rainy. It very much varies. High temperatures in the summer and low temperatures are in the winter, much like New York. It also has post-disturbance succession. Wildlife. For plants, there are more than 1,000 different plant species, which include ferns, beach grass, algae and moss, wildflowers, coniferous trees, spruce, fir, birch, and red maple. The animals include birds, the peregrine falcon, puffins, songbirds, herons, sandpipers, and ducks. Marine animals are seals, dolphins, whales, and over 50 species of fish. Reptile and amphibian species are salamanders, frogs, and toads. Intertidal species are whelks, sea stars, crabs, urchins, mussels, and barnacles. And land animals are raccoons, skunks, otters, foxes, deer, moose, coyotes, hares, chipmunks, squirrels, and weasels. All of these are included but are not limited to. In the bottom right corner, you can see a food web including foxes, hawks and owls, snakes, birds, toads, spiders, herbivorous insects, predaceous insects, rabbits, squirrels, mice, seed-eating birds, and plants. The endangered species include bald eagles, due to illegal poaching, gray wolf, due to habitat destruction, the peregrine falcon, due to DDT, a common bird killer chemical. Humans and their effects and limiting factors. Human-made rock piles deform natural formations of rocks. Removal of rocks harm soil and can lead to erosion. People also uproot and kill plants that they find pretty but don't realize the damage that is happening to the environment around them. People stuff off trails and hurt small organisms. Pollution through car exhaust littering plastic and garbage bags that are not disposed properly of in the garbage, where they belong. Noise pollution is also harming systems of animals through talking and babies crying and even just yelling. The plastics are eaten by or choked on by animals, and people need to be much more mindful of where they leave their things. They are limiting factors because populations can't grow because of these serious harms. Environmental issues. These include air quality, which is high concentrations of air pollution, climate change, which is global temperature fluctuations affecting sea levels and wildlife, natural fires, which are not as common but still flare up due to high air temperatures. Geologic activity, earthquakes, non-native species, animals hitching rides with humans, which then interact with the native species that cause disruption. Pests, non-native species bring disease. Water quality, high concentrations of mercury. Scenic vistas, the old railroads that John D. Rockefeller, which are still being removed. Pests also hitch rides from humans, which is either direct or indirect. Fun things to do. This includes hiking, a photo safari, kayaking, sailing, beehive trails, rock climbing, sightseeing, and paddleboarding, which all seems fun to me. Finally, fun facts. It was the first national park east of the Mississippi River. It is 40,000 acres, which is not as big as most national parks, but it is pretty big. Finally, it has special landforms that even Yellowstone and the Grand Canyon lack. Thank you for listening and watching. I really enjoyed this project. I love this national park and I hope to go there someday. Bye.